has been pretty cleanly played between these two basketball teams. Iowa, though, owning the 20-point advantage. We'll have the basketball to begin third quarter action. Sonano, Caitlin Clark, Gabby Marshall, McKenna Warnock on the move. Warnock running jump shot from the left side about 8 feet away and a score.
That was a nice move there by McKenna Warnock, the true glue player of this starting lineup. And I feel like anytime I say, well, if this player's going, this Hawkeye team's unstoppable, that's because they always have 40 points coming in between Caitlin Clark and Monica Sonano.
Never ending between the two of them, and throwing some great role play by a lot of these Hawks. Here comes Kate Martin doing the same thing, a left-hand layup. Iowa leads at 52-30. Got started quickly with this second half. Wisconsin has answered. Here's nice tip by Gabby Marshall on the inbounds pass, and then as she tried to gain control of it, pass it forward to a sprinting McKenna Warnock, she loses it out of bounds, but Hawks will have it.
No harm for the Hawks.
Kayla Martin will bring it into the front court. Maddie Wilkie picking her up right at the half-court line. That's even more dangerous. And it gives her an opportunity to go around you. Here's Caitlin, wide open three from the left wing. Instant offense.
It's too easy. Hawkeyes ran a beautiful set there. When Clark gives that ball up, you always have to keep your eyes on her, especially off ball. And that time she made you pay.
On the inside. Forward to Caitlin Clark. Bounce pass to McKenna Warnock for a layup.
Caitlin Clark.
I would like to play her over the field house. You know, you talk about playing basketball at the field. I'd go over there and own the court.
Wouldn't even be fair.
Well, she'd be my first pick on my team, that's for sure. Wisconsin, Pishpalova, long three and a score.
If you want to chip away at this 21-point deficit.
They need to start on the defensive end, too, though. On the inside of Monica, Sonano has a shot blocked by Sarah Williams. Monica gets the rebound. Attempting her first free throw of the night, and it's good. Talking to my buddy from Atlanta, Georgia, by text. Monica makes the second free throw. Ed Saunders did a little bit of work for the Big Ten Network too when Iowa was having women's soccer or field hockey. He was over there doing technical work. There is the long three taken and missed by LaBarbera. Rebounded by Caitlin Clark. Quickly into the front court of Folter. Guarded by Copeland. Now it's McKenna Warnock with Maddie Wilkie on her out on top. Caitlin Clark. I'd measure that at about 30 and a score.
That's pure butter. I'd like to put that on my toast. That's how good that jumper is.
62-36. Iowa with the 26-point advantage. Turnaround jumper for Schrammick is good. Few and far between, but they do get them.
Schrammick started the game 1 for 6. She's made her last 2 shots. If she can get going, you mentioned it though, they need to get a stop. They have not been able to stop these Hawks.
Well, look at that ball movement to Caitlin Clark right inside the free throw line. She finds Monica Sonano. Copeland now with Caitlin Clark on her, using the pick from Schrammick on the left side. Now Schrammick inside the three-point line to a cut into LaBarbera, tipped away by Molly Davis. Caitlin Clark telegraphed that bounce pass. Do I got to get out and guard her? Is she going to go around me? She surprises you with every little bit of move she makes. On the inbound, find Gabby Marshall, right baseline, score from three. 23 of 85 coming in. Here is the shot taken, missed by LaBarbera, and Marissa Mosley looking for a foul. I think you're going to get one.
That was a little late there. A little late on the call, but a human interest story on Tori Taylor. That rough draft was due yesterday.
Yeah? Can you turn it in tomorrow?
I turned it in today.
This is LaBarbera. She makes the first free throw, 67-39. Second free throw is also good, 67-40.
Needed that three to fall.
Molly Davis and a pass to Kate Martin. Martin charging into the lane, knocks down Schrammick.
We definitely will, unless Wisconsin gets something going here in the last 4:20 of the third.
There to hustle. I would say, though, maybe the first 2 minutes of the fourth quarter we'll see starters. Here's Pishpalova, finds Schrammick at the free throw line, and Schrammick with the field goal.
Nice little move by Pishpalova there.
In the third quarter, Iowa shooting 77% in the third quarter alone.
Quite the opposite. They're shooting 45%. They have been, getting more buckets these last few minutes, which is actually higher than their season average from beyond the arc. So I guess they should be happy with that one.
Folter makes one of 2 free throws, but still a 26-point advantage. Here's a layup Sonia Copeland on top of her. Hannah Stolke at the free throw line. Hard move to the right, working on Sarah Williams.
Well, that's because they didn't really expect it to go in the first place, and when it bounced around everywhere.
Third quarter, and she makes a second.
Yeah, she just heard me talk smack about it. Said, "Let me go perfect today."
Keep talking smack there, my friend. She was 32 of 71 free throws coming in. 32 of 71 coming in at 45%. On the inside, here's Schrammick missing the shot. Nice defense by Hannah and the rebound for Stolke. Quickly into the front court. Gabby Marshall back into the ball game with Sydney Folter, McKenna Warnock, Caitlin Clark, and Hannah Stolke. Clark on the right side working on push for Loba.
Oh, my.
Got her feet tangled up. I think it was a two-point shot, wasn't it?
It was a two-point shot, but it was a dirty one. It was a nice tween, set up her step back there, and it was money, just like that shot.
Here comes Caitlin Clark to free throw line, right baseline. Gabby Marshall for three, back of the iron, not good. And it's rebounded by Wilkie. Barbara into the front court. Now under a minute to play in this third quarter. 26-point advantage for the Hawks at 72-46. Here's Wilkie on the drive, and she is fouled. Sydney Folter will take a seat. You know, it's one good thing that head coach Lisa Bluter has, Michael, is a good, strong bench, and she keeps those players as fresh as possible.
Exactly, and they're proving that right there. Sydney Folter, Kate Martin.
At the free throw line is Copeland, left-handed shooter, and Sonia Copeland, 6 out of 15 free throws at 40% coming into the game, makes the first one. Second one is also good. Caitlin had her usual game. Sonano did okay in the game, but it was Hannah Stolke, I think, that really was kind of the goal of the game. As the Hawkeyes have an inbounds play, there was a foul called on Wisconsin. Get the ball down low to Monica Sonano. She quickly moves. Here's Sonano with the first free throw. It's not good. 8 seconds remaining. And the interesting thing is, here's the second free throw is good. So we'll talk more about that after the end of the break. 8 seconds remaining. Push Valoba will bring it into the front court. Sydney Folter will pick it up left side, outside of three. Trying to down low to Schrammick on the inbound. Kate Martin will trigger it. Gets it to Sonano. Tipped away by Schrammick. Schrammick couldn't get a shot off, loses control of it. Caitlin Clark. I'd measure that at about 30 and a score.
That's pure butter. I'd like to put that on my toast. That's how good that jumper is.
Clark on the right side working on push for Loba.
Oh, my.
Got her feet tangled up. I think it was a two-point shot, wasn't it?
It was a two-point shot, but it was a dirty one. It was a nice tween, set up her step back there, and it was money.